Once again, greetings to all and sundry. Chancellor North Wales here. Time for a late December Chancers View. So, what's been happening? Well, firstly, I want to say a big thank you to all of you who commented on the TU22M build. As always, guys, hugely appreciate your feedback and your comments about the build vids, and also for the Yak 23 UTI build as well. Project which I still remain personally not particularly happy with, but anyway. But guys, as always, I do appreciate your comments, your feedback. The fact that you are glad to take the time to view my vids. So, what have I been up to? A little bit quiet in the man cave, partly because it's been damn cold in here. Okay, not Canadian cold, no. But with the snow and the other weather we've had, and the fact that the man cave is sort of at the end of the line for the heating system in this house, means it gets a bit blooming freezing in here, by my standards anyway. So, not as much time as I should have had. Also, a little bit of fun with the PC as well. I normally have YouTube videos on in the background, and let's just say I've had a bit of some Linux headaches, which have now been resolved with a full system update and tidy up and sort out and back up and all the rest of it. So I had some IT issues as well, which reduced the time I spend in here as well. So that's covered what's that been like. Current project, and I mean, I tend to make a bit of a, yeah, well, when Edwards say a weekend build, they haven't encountered me. What they call a weekend build, I spend over a bloody month on. Slowly be it, but, so this is the Edward Aero L39 Albatross, which, though the kit comes in the Libyan Air Force markings, I've got decals, markings and other stuff together from the stash and other sources that I'll be doing a Czech Air Force marking scheme. So she's nearly done. Still needed some filling. And I think for me on the filling and sanding side, it's the one part of modelling I do actually enjoy, so I'll probably spend more time on it than I probably should. So this is just going to have a bit of a sand, and then hopefully this evening I'll crack on with the painting process, getting down a grey base, see if there's any seams left, and then crack on with the painting scheme. So I'm having, be it slow, and it's also been Christmas. I've had to pay more attention to family stuff and other bits and pieces. Yeah, not the progress it should have been. Few comments about 2017. Well, I can fairly happily say that I have built more kits than I've purchased, bearing in mind that I've gone to far fewer model shows and I only purchased 2 at Telford, and then maybe 1 or 2 models from Chester Model Centre this year, plus that kit for the F-16 built. Yeah, certainly built more than I've purchased this year, which is always a good sign. So hopefully this one will get done moderately quickly. You know, we got the Christmas week, we got the bank holiday weekend, and a New Year's Day. I can hopefully spend a bit of time in here and get through the painting stage. I find once I'm at the painting stage, I tend to crack on quite quickly with my builds. After that, there's going to be this Yak 130 that is going to be in as a buddy build with Killbox scale modelling. There's a link to him in my previous Chancers View vid. He did an excellent unboxing of this, and I'm looking forward to this. So, what are the projects? What's going to be the next steps? So I've had a few that I've had in mind for building in 2018. So these are going to be 4 kits that you will hopefully be seeing builds. I want to do another MiG-21, and this one do definitely in Russian marking. So not a massively brilliant kit, but nice set of decals to it. The other thing is the only single-seater MiG-21 I've got is in its Israeli Air Force markings, as she sits in the Israeli Air Force Museum that I built a while back. So I wanted to do one with red stars on it. Another helicopter, nice little Zvezda job. the Helix A. Some of you guys remember my hormone build. There's a build vid for that as well, and it's time to do another cam off, I think. So that's one you'll be seeing. Then a couple of what I call the less exotic types, and probably the types I enjoy the most. Certainly after the Yak 130, I want to be cracking on with this one, an Antonov AN 28. There's the A model kit, a nice, thoroughly unexotic aircraft, and that's what really appeals to me about it. So one I will certainly look forward to doing in its Aeroflot markings. And this one, which is going to be a slightly longer project, an Antonov AN-74. So it's got raised panel lines, so that's going to come in for a bit of rescribing and other work, but despite that, it's got quite a lot of nice detail to it, with two marking options. I do rather like the white Aeroflot scheme, so yeah. So those are 5 2018 kits, all from the stash. In terms of shows, I will try and get to Cosford and Crewe this year, though I won't be having my work on display. North Wales Scale Model Club seems to have died a death a bit, unfortunately, and that's probably going to need to have a bit of a restirring. So, guys, I could have built more this year. I think my build rate has not been particularly good. The builds I have done, yeah, for the most part I've enjoyed, and there's certainly been some challenges to that, and I've always appreciated your comments and feedback. I know that in the earlier part of the year there was a fair old gap, and if I'm just, as long as I can churn something out, put something on my channel at least once a month, then I'm happy enough with that. So this is the December output. I can see the L39 build vid as being definitely something that'll appear in January. So that's a little bit of an update about what's been going on. It's been nice following the community. It's been good to see what's been happening, and in the online world, in the Scale Model Critique group, and in Warmutt's YouTube channel, Facebook group. So I'm certainly expecting to be spending more time on Facebook from the modelling point of view, and commenting more stuff there. I think now that YouTube is working properly again for me, I'll certainly be spending a bit more time in the man cave again. I also have to make sure I don't piss off the wife, as she has appreciated my company a bit more in the past few weeks, I think. So guys, I will bid you all a happy and safe new year. I pray and hope that you can all find some peace, relaxation and space in your modelling activities, using this hobby for the therapy for many of us that it is, and for how it helps us in the rest of our working lives, which certainly does make a difference for myself, that it is this escape. And going back to the old Chinese proverb, blessed is a man with a hobby, for he lives in two worlds. I suppose with the wargaming and the voluntary work, I think I live in 3-4 different worlds. So I value the time I get in here and the projects that I have on the go. I'm not sure about what next year's purchases are going to be, but the focus is going to remain for the foreseeable on post-war Russian aviation, with 1 or 2 surprises chucked in for sure. I'm not saying what they are. There's planned projects for next year, and you'll see them as they emerge. So please guys, stay safe, particularly on the roads over the New Year and the New Year celebrations. Avoid run-ins with the old Bill, and just watch yourselves out there on the roads. There's been too many unpleasant news lately, so guys, please take care out there. So until the January videos, God bless, take care. Chancellor North Wales signing out.